Hey coach, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed part 1 of developing safe and efficient movers. In that video, we introduced the importance of fundamental movement skills and foundational movement skills and some strategies for developing them with your kids. Typically, when looking at the basic elements of fundamental and foundational movement skills, existing models have referred to what's known as the fundamentals of movement, or the ABCs: agility, balance, coordination, and speed. While this classification is useful, in this video we want to take this to the next level of detail and introduce you to physical conditioning and athletic motor skill competencies for children. These include a few more elements that we believe add a little bit more depth to the picture. To do this, we are going to review 2 existing models and bring them together into a third model I developed to help coaches integrate this into their coaching. First up, the Youth Physical Development Model for Boys and Girls, developed in 2012 by Rodri Lloyd and John Oliver. Their model suggested that there are a number of skills and capacities that can and should all be trained and developed with children. These are fundamental movement skills, sport-specific skills, mobility, agility, speed, power, and strength. This youth physical development model has been vital in emphasising the importance of physical development for children and that training such attributes is safe and effective. We will speak about this model a bit more in section 4 of this chapter. Having understood the Lloyd and Oliver model, considering how coaches can implement this physical conditioning within their sessions becomes very important. To do this, we are going to use 8 athletic motor skill competencies proposed by Jeremy Moody and Rodri Lloyd. These include 1. Lower body bilateral movements. For instance, a squat. 2. Lower body unilateral movements. For example, a lunge. 3. Vertical and horizontal upper body pushing, as in a push-up. 4. Vertical and horizontal upper body pulling, like a pull-up. 5. Anti-rotation and core bracing, for instance, a plank. 6. Jumping, landing and rebounding mechanics. An example would be a vertical jump. 7. Throwing, catching and grasping, like catching and throwing a tennis ball. And 8. Acceleration, deceleration and reacceleration. For example, speed and agility activities like chasing games. These athletic motor skill competencies provide a solid base for the development of the fundamental and foundational movement skills introduced in the previous video. They can also be applied across the types of physical conditioning identified by Lloyd and Oliver in their model. Okay, so after these 2 great models, time to bring it all together. We have tried to make this simple for coaches and come up with 8 areas of emphasis we can work on with children. These include 1. Locomotor skills like running, skipping, bounding, jumping and hopping. 2. Multidirectional movements like lateral, backwards, diagonal and a combination of these. 3. Lower body stability and strength like squatting, lunging, single leg squat, hip hinging and landing on 1 and 2 legs. 4. Upper body stability and strength, as in horizontal and vertical pushing, horizontal and vertical pulling and throwing. 5. Trunk stability and strength, including front, side, back and rotations. 6. Joint mobility, including the ankle, the knee, the hip and thoracic mobility activities. 7. Changing speed, including acceleration, deceleration, reacceleration and maximum speed exercises. And 8. Agility and changing direction, as in cutting, turning, evading, dodging, reacting activities. Phew, that's quite a menu, isn't it? There are lots of movements and physical conditioning activities that you can include in your coaching sessions. You may be thinking though, how do I do this in my sessions? We suggest following the Rampage session structure for maximising physical development within your coaching sessions. We have developed the Rampage acronym in our work with Leeds Rhinos Rugby League Club. A Rampage session stands for R, for raising the body temperature by focusing on locomotor and multidirectional movement. You can also throw in some object control skills here. A for activate and M for mobilise, the key muscles and joints. This is a good opportunity to work on lower body, upper body and trunk stability and strength alongside mobility. P for potentiate. This means increasing the intensity of the activity and can focus on changing speed, agility and change of direction. A for activity. This can be the main focus activity of your session and include any physical, technical, tactical or psychosocial component. G for games. That is incorporating the above activity into a game-based scenario. And finally, E for evaluate. Always remember to evaluate your session so you know what worked and what didn't. So there you go, a range of information to incorporate physical conditioning within your coaching to support the development of movement competence and physical literacy. Hopefully this leads to the development of movement skills, improved fitness and a healthy lifestyle within your children. Good luck and see you in the next video.